After playing with numerous metal bands like Megadeth, this guitarist struck out on his own with some impressive solo work. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today we're speaking with Glen about Metalusion. So let's talk about Metalusion, the writing process, how you assembled the team, what inspired your writing.
I started by making a phone call to a buddy of mine. His name is Chris Sutherland. He's actually the drummer for Kim Mitchell's band in Toronto. And I'd known Chris off and on for a little while. And I just made a call, said, hey man, I got this idea to do this thing. You know, it's a little bit more adventurous, but still retaining metal feel and prog and jazz fusion elements. So we decided that let's start with a couple of cover songs who we felt that would be a really good representation of maybe where we're going forward. After doing those cover songs, we knew we had some kind of a thing, of chemistry, if you will, and it went from there. It was great.
Did you choose the songs that you guys covered?
The first song I chose was Al Di Meola's Egyptian Danza, which is a very difficult piece, very mystical, kind of rock, fusion kind of thingy. And I thought, well, if these guys could pull this off, and we can all do it together and do justice, this is a good thing. And it worked out well. We were so happy about it that we started adding on a couple of different ones. Just testing the waters, basically.
You guys experimented with different genres on the album?
Yeah, between rock, metal, and jazz, and prog. You know, because you got Jim Gilmore on keyboards from Saga, who comes from the prog world. Me, being from mostly metal, but have definitely played a lot of, fusion stuff along the way, jamming. And Chris being, he's done a lot of different things, from just rock to prog to, because he played in Saga for a brief moment, and he's definitely not a stranger to that style of music. So he was able to complement that style easily and naturally. And that's what I was looking for too. Natural musicians that could actually play the stuff without any major effort and knew how to complement the songs and knew what to do with them.
Not just a bunch of big names to sell records.
No, it's very self-indulgent. We're not looking to hit any specific market. It's just about doing stuff that we want to do. It comes from a musical angle. It doesn't come from anything else. It's nothing materialistic. It's just all music.
Tell us how Metalusion differs from the work that you've done before with other bands.
Well, it is a little bit different because it's much more adventurous, whereas bands like King Diamond and Megadeth and even Testament, they have their own kind of style, and you follow that path. Whereas with this stuff, there's no rules. The key thing was to try to bring everything together on a record where it would sound cohesive and sound like it would belong, everything belonged on the same record. That was the goal, and I think we did that really well.
You said there's no trickery on this album. Do you want to just tell us what that means?
In these days, I mean, you have a lot of what I call Pro Tools abuse, where, a lot of bands you don't know how good they are because everything is so mathematically perfect, because you can go and quantize drums, vocals, guitars, blah, 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 but you don't know how good the band is because anybody can go in and fix things. I come from the older school, so it's about recording. You record the thing right. You don't go and change it and all these different, type of tricks to try to improve upon something. If you can't play it, don't play it,
Do you think it'll remain an instrumental thing, or are there any yeah? Do you think are there any dream vocalists you'd like to work with?
For this kind of thing, no. I think that we're probably going to still follow this path. The next album, we're already working on parts. I think it's going to be probably along the same lines as the last album. Maybe a little bit more metal stuff going on. But I think we're going to, initially, for the template, is follow the style of Metalusion.
Explain to us how the approach differs between instrumental music and music with lyrics, and how it's different to kind of grab the listener's attention.
It is, because because you don't have vocalists present to have melodies carrying over, because a lot of people want to hear the vocal melodies, you have to try to really make sure that the music carries itself without the vocals, Be it, it doesn't have to be super technical, but it's got to have strong melodies and strong song construction.